Right now, we're moving through a lot of very intense, impactful energies, okay? Trust the process is the message coming through very strongly. But right now, we are in a Mercury retrograde period, also in combo with a Saturn retrograde period. So there's going to be a lot of people coming up from your past. There's going to be a lot of truths revealed, okay? Truths coming to light. That's definitely been the theme for the collective energy. There may be some miscommunication. Things kind of go awry when Mercury goes retrograde. So definitely make sure that you're actively engaging in your throat chakra to make sure communications get cleared up. Also, things have a tendency to not be very permanent when it comes to scheduling events. So take it, play it by ear, go with the flow. That's the best way that you can handle it. And if things get canceled, just wing it, okay? The message is to just wing it. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know, wants my collective to know for this month. What can you expect? What's going on here? We do have the Nine of Cups, okay? So, ooh, and the Sun combined. I feel like this is going to be a very joyous time for you, actually, even though there's so much going on influentially. I feel like your karmic debts are going to be paid to you or retributed back to you. And because you put so much good out into the world, good is coming back here with the Nine of Cups. You're entering a place of wish fulfillment. This could also be a new journey, a new discovery, a new project, and a new beginning, okay? We do have the Queen of Swords. The message here is to protect your endeavors, to really execute your ideas very logically and thoroughly, and definitely don't be afraid to express yourself, but make sure to protect yourself, your energy, okay? We do have Three of Cups here, so you could be celebrating very soon. I feel like the message here, oh gosh, somebody needs to hear this because this is coming in so quickly. There's nowhere to go but up, okay? So if you've been feeling like you're struggling or you've hit rock bottom, like the only place that you can go from is up. It's a learning experience, and sometimes we don't learn until we hit the absolute worst place of our lives to finally wake up and say, okay, I've had enough. So give yourself grace and know that there's nowhere to go but up, and you're going up, okay? You're headed toward financial blessings, joy, abundance here, okay? That's where you're headed towards. Wish fulfillment. Also celebrations. Look at this, 10 of Cups. This is beautiful energy, guys. You are super strong here, or you've been really showing your strength. The colors of your strength are coming out. As you put fires out on a day-to-day basis, your strength starts, it's like you don't even have to experience tests of your strength. It's like coming out with a force. And it's like you're understanding how to tap into this beautiful strength of yours, this strength and logic that protects your energy, that protects your spirit, that protects your soul, okay? This is such beautiful energy here. We also have the Temperance. Spirit is saying to continue to maintain balance, continue to be resourceful with the Magician. I feel like there's a new creative venture or idea coming in for my collective, okay? Or a lot of ideas. So pay attention to your ideas and don't be afraid to execute them, just putting them in the universe, because you never know where it takes you. We do have Seven of Cups. This could be like a where do I start kind of thing. Like with the Five of Wands in reverse, I love seeing this because it's like not bringing conflict. It brings a little bit of overwhelm though and confusion in the sense of like, where do I start? It's okay to just do one thing or focus on one thing at a time. I'm hearing to tell you hocus pocus focus, okay? It's all a matter of focusing. Spirit, anything else? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What does my collective need to know right now? I'm hearing somebody from your past may pop up. We do have the Hangman in reverse, okay? So this could be happening very quickly. This could have been something where there's unresolved issues with the Devil here. I'm not hearing toxic. I'm just hearing unresolved. So the reason why this is coming up is to test your strength, your patience, and even though your strength doesn't need to be tested right now, I stand on that here with that energy. But I feel like it's like showing you how far you've come and how you're willing to overlook things that don't matter anymore as much as they had once mattered before. That doesn't mean that you're not going to give up all of your, your power and control. With the Four of Cups here, It's like this opportunity is going to be presented to you, but now you know not to give away all your power in order to reciprocate the energy or face adversity as it comes, or situations or people that come up and put this on your plate here. You know exactly what to do. You're not going to hold it in or eat it or take it in. Now you're communicating in better ways. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is like the test that can be passed with ease because of all the tests that you've endured and learned in life. Life is all about tests and challenges and how we navigate through them. And I feel like you are about to navigate through this experience so beautifully. And it's going to bring reward here with the Lovers card, okay? So some of you could already be in this situation, in this dynamic, this connection. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's a supportive, loving relationship coming out of this, okay? The Lovers card. There's just embracing is what I see. Like somebody wants to embrace you. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful energy. I'm like, whoa, that's what happens with love. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere, right? Like this reading is about like you doing you being strong, you being in your power, you facing adversity, you facing your past head on, like doing all these things and taking care of things, taking care of business, really just in your element of creativity, sharing your ideas with the world, doing you, or even just working in your career, focusing on your stuff, and also defending your energy, protecting yourself. And then in comes this, right? Like when you least expect it, because you're on the right track here when it comes to alignment. You're aligning with new beginnings, new experiences, new connections for a lot of you. Okay, and that's perfect and beautiful. We have the World here because you're closing out cycles. You are brave enough to close out these cycles and embrace new beginnings. You're brave enough to turn away from what is familiar but is causing pain, and you're brave enough to use your intuition, High Priestess intuition, to discern that now, okay? You're not going to entertain relationships or connections that are just one-sided anymore with the Six of Pentacles coming in reverse. You're liberated from that now. You are way past that. King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. It's like you're much older, much wiser, much more experienced, and you have discernment like you never had before. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust your discernment. Trust your history. Trust yourself. Okay, what else, Spirit? We do have Wheel of Fortune. Holy cow. Wheel of Fortune is coming out. I just got so excited here. Yeah, you are at a level of mastery, and I feel like Spirit is going to bring you something unexpected that's going to elevate you or empower you. And this could be a financial blessing or windfall is what I just heard, okay? It's not going to be something, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you don't really have to do anything to receive this. Just being open to receive is enough, is what Spirit is coming through to say. So get ready for that. Let's go ahead and switch gears here. I do want to look into my Queen of the Moon Oracle to see if anything else is coming through. You're blossoming. Look at this wisdom confirmation. What was I just talking about when it came to wisdom? I feel like you're really blossoming in ways that just, I'm hearing you are shining right now. 222-333. Okay, new connections coming through, clearing out of old connections or making resolutions, clearing your past out to bring this energy in and to welcome in flourishing, blossoming energy. Lots of changes coming through, okay? After assessing maybe your life or periods of your life that have been serving you and periods of versions of yourself that haven't been. We do have nourishment here. I feel like you are definitely being called to continue to nourish your body, nourish your life, nourish your environment, nourish what's around you, so that way you can thrive energetically and you can be open to receiving all of the unexpected blessings. I just heard miracle, guys. So yes, you can definitely expect a miracle from Spirit to come in, okay? So if you've been struggling or feeling like things haven't really gained momentum, I do pick up and sense a lot of change in this collective energy, change that's going to take you so far, and you're going to be it's just going to be so different in a year from now. So definitely keep going, keep putting in the work to tap into your strength, keep doing the internal stuff, keep taking care of yourself, providing nourishment to yourself, and trusting yourself and trusting the whole process of things, trying not to take things personally and detaching. And that's really going to help you to become more in alignment with what it is that you're worthy and deserving of and what it is that you're calling in. So I do have a few announcements to make before I get going. First of all, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more collective readings. I'm also throwing in sound hurts energies, just literally creating portals of these meditation music for you guys. Let me know if you guys like them. I love to hear from you. And please comment if this reading resonated as well. I always love to hear from you. I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude for all of you guys coming here and showing up and sharing space with me and receiving these messages and these activations that I provide. I do have a Lionsgate workshop portal coming up on August 8th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. The replay will be available for those who attend. The workshop is going to bring mini activations, and we're going to get together and we're just going to co-create with the energies of the Lionsgate portal. I'm going to provide you more education on what the Lionsgate portal energy influences us, how it influences us, but also how we are able to utilize that energy work to manifest and call in what it is that we desire. So definitely make sure that you take a look at the description. I will have all the information in the link below. I invite you to come and step into this portal with us. We're going to have an amazing, magical time as always, as we always do in my workshops. So definitely take advantage of this opportunity. I'd love to see you there. Also, I do want to talk about one of my retreat goers. I did do a podcast with her recently. We had so much fun on this podcast. I will put the link in the description below so that you can listen to it and see and get a feel of what we discussed. We discussed a lot of awesome things. We discussed the experiences that were had at the retreat. We discussed everything. If you want to get to know me more as your reader who shows up, definitely take a look at that so that you can gain more information and from our experiences and the activations that we received throughout that conversation. Would love to have you take a listen and to hear from you and to see what your thoughts are as well. Definitely do not hesitate to reach out to me, whether it's a comment, whether it's an email. I am available for you guys for whatever feedback that you are willing to provide. Lastly, I do want to mention this awesome child's book that the person, Samantha, the person who also has the podcast, has a book, and it is called Stella the Jelly. And this is a wonderful book for children, okay? It's colorful. I read this to my daughters last night, and I'm just like so blown away by this book because this book helps kids to spot signs of emotional abuse and toxic energies. And when we introduce this early on to kids, it helps give them discernment throughout their lives, and it helps break generational curses of emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is so hard to spot, but it's so common. So Samantha was explaining in the podcast that this manipulation has happened to over 80% of people in this world. Has got to come to a stop, and this is a great way to build new bridges and to create new foundations for your family, for your friends, for whoever, even if you don't have kids, right? If you know somebody who needs this book, I will add the link in the description below because I enjoyed this book. My kids enjoyed it. My daughter got really hurt with the characters in this book that were not being nice, but it is a story that everybody can relate to. So definitely be sure to check out Stella the Jelly. Love to hear what you guys think, what your thoughts are, if you are able to grab this book, because it is it's just amazing work. She is doing amazing things, okay? Samantha is also an aura reader. She's a podcast host. She's a spiritual life coach, and she is just phenomenal with her words here. So definitely be able to post the link so that way you guys can have access to her work. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care.